This is actually the second take because I kind of messed up in the first take. This beer wasn't in the fridge too long, but as you can see in the title, this is Brooklyn Lager. I can bring it up on Google to see what they say about it. Hold on real quick. Brooklyn Lager. It's cool to have let's see here. I'm gonna go on Beer Advocate, check it out. Yep. So it's a 5.2 alcohol per volume. Not the typical lager, local. So it's one I like. I've never actually had Brooklyn Lager until 4 years ago, surprisingly. That's the first time I've actually had them. So it's if you guys don't know, here's how the bottle cap looks for Brooklyn Lager. They have several beers at their brewery. I haven't been to their brewery yet, but I may go eventually. Anyone that's local that wants to hang out and go there, let me know. I know Andrew Massa. He's a beer advocate. Seems like it. So shout out to him if he's watching. And I did get Untappd. I'll send you a message about what my screen name is. So what it says here is it's an amber lager, which it definitely is. It's an amber lager, so it's slightly different from the typical lagers. And wow, it does smell, and it doesn't, you know, it's, if you think about typical lagers and you think about amber lagers, I guess this is a slightly different take to it. I do tend to like the amber lagers better. So obviously this is from New York City, this brewery. It also is categorized as a American style, American amber and red lager. So it has red. I guess the red is the color that you want to, because it does look a little bit red as you see here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully you can. It's a little, don't like that you know, it's a little brown, the color of the bottle, but hey, that's what they chose to do it with. Let's see, what else can I find out about it? Because several people have done reviews on it. It's getting a 3.72 overall, so a good beer on Beer Advocate. Yes, you can smell like a more sweeter taste to it. There is like a stout, sort of smells like a stout, but I wouldn't say the stout. You know, it just kind of smells like it. Also kind of smells a little hint of IPA as well. Kind of smells a little bit like that, if you know how those smell. Not exactly, I'm just saying it kind of reminds me of it. And yeah, I'm just looking at some reviews here. But let's dive right in. Like I said, this is my second take. Now that this second beer is not as cold as the first one, it's still pretty good, but it has that the dryness to the taste of it is more subdued. So I don't know if that's something good. For some reason, I tend to think that darker lagers or darker beers in general taste better when they're a little warmer, not as cold. It's just me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but it's definitely how I feel. Yeah, like this, it does taste different now that this one is warmer than the one I did in the first take. If you guys want to see the first take, let me know. I'll probably release it. I just did a small mistake and I just didn't like it. Besides that small mistake, it was pretty good. It was a decent review. It was just that small mistake kind of threw me off, kind of got me mad. I still have it. So you might be seeing this one in comparison to the first review. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this beer, man. It goes down smooth. You could barely taste the alcohol. Since this is my second one, I am feeling it a little bit, but not too much. And it costed me. I bought a six pack with a friend. Unfortunately, he couldn't drink that day, so I actually ended up drinking the whole thing like throughout the day, like 3 days. This is my third day, touching it. So, so probably like two each day I drank, and yeah, this is a. If you're looking for a lager that doesn't taste like a typical lager, this is the one you should try out. Like I said before I did this video, earlier on, the first time I ever had Brooklyn Brewery's beers was 4 years ago. I am originally from New York, so it was kind of weird that this is it took me 4 years to actually drink it. I don't know exactly the year this brewery existed, but I will leave a link to the website. And yeah. So shout out again to Andrew Maza. He's a local New Yorker too, and he's a beer drinker. So hopefully we can grab a beer one of these days. And then the other beer tubers that I know that are kind of seeping in every time I like that they come through when I'm doing beer reviews. So I know they're still subscribed. But I need to go back. I need to go to their channels and start commenting. So I'm going to start doing that because I do enjoy their videos too. I watch them every now and then. I'm not watching them as much right now, but I do watch their videos. So there's a more of a balance now that it's warmer beer. It's a warmer beer. I don't know if that is the consensus on this, but I'm really liking this lager. This is a lager that surprised me a lot when I first drank it, and it's still probably one of the better lagers that I've had when it comes to the amber style of lagers. Because I think Sam Adams also has an amber lager, but I actually like this lager a little bit better. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. I mean, it's getting a 3 point in their scales from 5 on Beer Advocate. It's getting 3.72 overall, but they go to 5. My scale is from 1 through 10, so I'm going 7.5. 7.5 is a very decent beer. Like again, you could barely taste the alcohol. It's 5.2, which is not much, but still relatively strong. Average. And the back end, sweet. It's a sweet beer, but it's dry. It has a dryness to it. Especially when it's cold, you can really take that crisp dryness to it. So you guys out there, tell me what you guys think of this lager, and you know what to do. If you haven't done it yet, please touch the bell. That will give you my up-to-date content right to you, and you won't miss anything. So once again, this is Brooklyn's Lager. I hope I get sponsored by them. This is not sponsored by them, by the way, but I do enjoy their beers. They're a brewery that's local that I can get their stuff really easily. So is there anyone out there that wants to trade? I'm down for that, trading beers. Beers that are hard for you to get. You know, we can talk, we can negotiate. You know, and I'll send you a beer, you send me a beer, or two or three, whatever we agree on. Excuse me. So, whatever you guys want, just let me know. Hope you enjoy the beer reviews. And so that is about it right now. I don't have anything else to add to this review, so I think I said everything I'm supposed to say. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.